So you're new to planting cover crops in your garden. I'm going to give you some tips today on what you can plant and when to plant it. Now the plot I will be planting today is a 30 by 60, 30 foot wide, 60 foot long. So you multiply that and you come up with about 1,800 square foot. And what I'm going to do is a mix. And for that mix, I'm going to do winter rye, and then 1 pound of hairy vetch. So the seeding rate on the winter rye, as you can see right there, is 2 pounds per 1,000 square feet. And on my hairy vetch, it is 1 pound per 1,000 square feet. So on 1,800 square feet, I'm going to use 3 pounds of winter rye and 1 pound of hairy vetch. This is a great mix to use if you've never planted a cover crop before, because it's easy to get rid of. And bees love that hairy vetch. It's a legume. It's going to add nitrogen back to your soil. And that rye is going to help with erosion, and it's going to help with green manure, and it's going to help to cleanse that soil of diseases. Now, the first thing I've done is work my soil really well. You see there? Got it worked up nice. So you want a nice, soft seed bed before you plant these cover crops. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up all my bags up, pour them in my little tub truck. Now that's my hairy vetch. The next 3 bags is going to be rye. Then I'm going to take it and I'm going to stir it up, mix it up well. Now if you got one of those fancy hand spreaders or shoulder spreaders, surely you can use that. But if you don't, you can just throw it out by hand. Grab you a handful and just walk through there and try to get it as even as you can. Now that I got my seeds spread out, it's time to rake them in. On this hairy vetch and rye, they're not real big seeds, but they're not real small seeds. I want to rake them in about 1/4 inch deep. You want to rake them in so that you got good soil contact. We set our water sprinkler up then, and we keep it nice and wet 3 to 5 days to give those seeds a chance to germinate. Now this rye and hairy vetch mix is a wonderful mix to use for your first time. Easy to get rid of, and it's just a great all-around mix. There's several other varieties of cover crops you can use. We got all kind of clovers and other varieties you can use, and you can make several different mixes with several different combinations. The main thing is to have something planted and to not let your garden soil sit bare over the winter time. Now, on when to plant cover crops, we're in zone 8. The ideal time to plant cover crops is October 1st through the 15th. Now you got a little wiggle room there a day or two or a few days after or before, but that is your ideal window to plant in zone 8, October 1st through 15th. Now for you guys in zone 9, you just want to move it 2 weeks, and it's October 15th through November 1st. For you guys in zone 7, it's the other way around. You move it back 2 weeks, September 15th through October 1st. And you get the picture. You just keep moving it 2 weeks per zone. And that gives you the ideal time frame to get these fall cover crops planted. Now it's time for you to get out there and get dirty.